Your debit card hands a fraudster a direct line into the account where your CPP arrives every single month. Not a credit limit, not a temporary hold, the real money, the cash your OAS deposited this week, the funds your GIS topped up, vanish before you even wake up, before your bank reaches out, before any investigation even starts. And the people who learn this the hard way always say the exact same thing afterward. My bank has fraud coverage. I thought I was protected. Your bank does have fraud coverage. What most Canadian seniors don't realize is that fraud coverage doesn't prevent the funds from disappearing first. The cash exits your account the instant the fraud takes place. Then the inquiry starts. And while that inquiry drags on, your rent doesn't pause, your pharmacy doesn't pause, your utility company doesn't pause. Every scheduled automatic payment keeps draining from an account a criminal has already emptied. Today, I'll explain why debit card fraud strikes Canadian retirees harder than nearly anyone else. The federal regulation almost nobody has ever read, and the simple two-account method that ensures a stolen card number never reaches the account holding your CPP and OAS. This requires just one phone call to arrange. Keep that thought in mind as we move through everything else, because every issue I'm about to outline shares the same solution. Before going further, I want to tackle 3 assumptions most Canadian seniors watching will make about why this doesn't apply to them, because all 3 are mistaken, and all 3 will cost you if left unchallenged. The first assumption, you check your balance often so you'd notice fraud fast. What you'll notice is the aftermath. The money disappears the second the transaction clears. A skimmer planted at a gas station you visited 2 weeks back can trigger a $1,500 withdrawal at 3 a.m. on the very day your rent payment is due. You'll discover at 9 a.m. when your phone rings nonstop because the payment failed. The second assumption, your bank's fraud coverage means you're protected. Business days to temporarily restore your funds. Some banks move quicker, many don't. Your bills won't wait 10 business days. The third assumption, this only affects careless online shoppers. You use your card in person, somewhere you trust. Skimming by nature is a physical crime. Gas stations, ATMs, restaurants where a server takes your card out of sight for 45 seconds to process it. The charge appears completely legitimate. You even signed for it. Your card details were already copied before you finished eating. The fraud doesn't happen online. It happens at the spots you visit weekly. Now, here's something your bank will never say outright. Every swipe of your debit card earns your bank a fee from the merchant. The more you swipe, the more they collect. That means the branch manager who's been friendly with you for 15 years has zero financial motive to sit you down and say, here's the payment method in your wallet with the weakest safeguards and the greatest chance of draining the account holding your pension. That conversation costs the bank revenue, so it never takes place. That isn't a conspiracy, that's an incentive. And across Canada right now, that incentive has never been stronger. Canadian banks raked in billions from service charges and transaction fees last year. The same institutions profiting from every swipe are the same ones whose fraud review process leaves your account empty for up to 10 business days while they look into it. You're not their main concern during those 10 days their process is. Let me walk you through the real difference between your debit card and a credit card, something your bank will never put in a pamphlet. With a debit card, your money leaves the instant fraud occurs. Under the Canadian Code of Practice for Consumer Debit Card Services, reporting fraud promptly may limit your liability, but limited isn't zero. And throughout the investigation, your account stays exactly as empty as the thief left it. With a credit card, the fraudulent charge never leaves your account at all. It sits as a disputed entry. You owe nothing while the bank looks into it. Major card issuers reverse it instantly once reported. You never lose access to a single dollar of your own funds. 2 cards, one drains money straight from your account before any review happens, the other doesn't. That's the whole difference, and it's the one nobody at your branch ever mentioned. Let me show you how this unfolds because this isn't a hypothetical. This happens to Canadian seniors every month. A 68-year-old retired teacher in Nova Scotia gets her CPP on the 26th. Her OAS lands the same day. Together, roughly $1,900. She relies on her debit card for groceries, prescriptions, and a handful of recurring bills. On the night of the 27th, a show